Hey guys, it's Max Domi. We got a couple fan questions here, so let's get to it. All right, so Mark asks, hi Max, welcome to Montreal. Why did you choose number 13 and see you soon? Well, Mark, great question. I actually chose number 13 because prior to wearing number 16, I always wore 13 as a kid. I looked up to Matt Sundin. He was my favorite player and my role model growing up and someone that I always looked up to. Still talk to all the time, and you know what? I'd ask him if it was okay if I could put 13 on the back of a Habs jersey, but he gave me the thumbs up. So that's why I went with 13. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Next question comes from Habs fan 20. Does your dad have a Habs jersey yet? Not quite yet. He's committed to being a Habs fan, that's for sure, but I'm gonna try and get him to wear one for the first game in Montreal. So hold me to that. If it doesn't happen, then that's on me, but we'll see what we can do. RT asks, who was your favorite Habs player while growing up? Touchy question because, you know what, I'm gonna be dead honest. Obviously, I grew up in Toronto, so I was a Toronto Maple Leafs fan growing up. Now I hate the Leafs. Let's make that very, very clear. I don't like anything to do with the Toronto Maple Leafs. I'm all Habs now, and I'm all Montreal, not Toronto. So, but that being said, I think you gotta go with Koivu, probably. I mean, he was like kind of the legend of my time for Montreal. And then you know what, a guy like on the current team, you know what? Before I got to play with him, I always had a lot of respect for a guy like Brendan Gallagher. Plays hard every shift, every night. Now he's a buddy of mine and seemed to be a teammate, so pretty pumped to play alongside of him. He's a guy that kind of guy you win with, so Brendan Gallagher for sure. The next question comes from Christian. So Christian asks, how'd you get notified of the trade to Montreal and what was your initial reaction? Well, I got a call from Mark Bergevin, the general manager of the Habs, and he said, Max, welcome to Montreal. Spoke with the GM of Arizona, John Chaika, and he told me I was traded to Montreal. It was kind of like a bittersweet moment, and not bitter anything to do with this. It was just kind of like, I'm gonna have to leave my buddies in Arizona, and that's tough always when you gotta say bye to, close friends of yours and people that you shared a lot of cool memories with. And obviously, ultimately, I started my NHL career there, and they gave me the opportunity to do that. So a lot of thanks to Arizona, but at the same time, I've always wanted to play in a market like this, and I'm having the chance to do that. It's always been a dream of mine, and getting to live that dream. So I can't wait to get started, and my initial reaction was super pumped, super happy, and the smile's been on my face ever since, so I can't wait. Rakeem asks, what kind of music do you listen to? Pretty well versed on Apple Music. Not a Spotify guy, more of an Apple Music kind of person, but I listen to everything. I ran the music in the locker room in junior, so you kind of have to be able to cater to all types of to genres and tastes in music, whether it's, country music. Obviously that's at the bottom of my list. I got respect for country, but not a big country guy. EDM, back when it was really big, was kind of the top of my list. Now it's kind of like around 3 or 4. Number one's always gonna be hip hop for me. Love hip hop, love Drake, Future, Migos, all those guys. And then just like for me, old stuff. The Sirius station called Pop 2K is something that plays all the stuff from the early 2000s. And that's, I was born in 95, so that's kind of right in your wheelhouse for listening to music for the first time on the radio. So again, anything. You can go from, like I said, Migos all the way down to Metallica, AC/DC, Luke Bryan. You can just, anything I'll listen to. Got a lot of respect for music. So good question, extended answer, but hopefully I got it for you. Torin asks, hi Max, great to have you in Montreal. Tell us a bit about being a diabetic in today's NHL, what challenges it brings, and how you have used it as a platform to help others with the same condition. Thanks. Well, that's something I can sit here and talk about for probably an hour, at least. But it's something I take a lot of pride in. And you know what? I have been given a pretty hefty platform to have a voice, and every athlete and NHL player has an opportunity to do whatever they want with that voice. And I've chose to direct mine at the diabetic community, and specifically type 1, just because I live with it and it's something I can relate to. And when I was diagnosed at the age of 12, the first question I asked was, could I still play hockey? And the doctor looked at me and kind of laughed and said, of course you can. Do you know who Bobby Clark was? And I had no idea. little bit embarrassed, but did my research, and that's why I wore number 16 was because of Mr. Clark, and someone that's a legend in our game. He's won a Stanley Cup. He's been a captain of his team. Scored lots of goals, lots of fights, lots of assists. Just kind of the man. So I looked up to him and I was like, geez, like something that kind of is a sense of adversity and sets you back a little bit and makes you question some things. But when someone says you can do something and then when someone shows you can do something, it's two very different things. So I saw he could do it and I was like, man, I thought about that guy every single day. So I saw what he did for me. Now I'm just trying to do as much as I can for whatever community it may be now. The community of Montreal, just to kind of show you that, life will throw some sort of challenges and some curveballs at you once in a while, but you're always measured on how you handle those kind of curveballs thrown at you. So taking it in stride and, you know what, try to turn it into a positive, and a big reason why I'm in the NHL is because I deal with something like that. So pretty proud to say that I'm a big part of that, and it's been a lot of fun journey, and still got a long way to go. So going to continue to have that voice and make the most of it. Mike asks, welcome to the Habs. Are you excited to be playing in Montreal and to see how loud the Bell Center is on a nightly basis? Honestly, like, you have no idea how excited I am for that. Excited about everything, but to throw this jersey on for the first time and play in front of the best fans, and not only all of hockey, but all of sports, is going to be something that, like I said, I've dreamt of my whole life, and now I'm living that dream. So super excited, and the more important side of things is definitely more excited to try and hopefully win something a little bit stronger than anything else in the world with this jersey on. That's what it's all about, right? So getting back to that winning mentality and that culture of and the history that the rich culture and history that is in this locker room. And you look at the names around here, it's pretty remarkable and gives you the chills thinking about it. But there's no reason we can't do the same thing. So it's something I'm looking forward to for sure. All right, Ken asks, hey Max, what's the most important thing that you feel you'll bring to the Canadiens? Oh, geez. I don't know. You know what? Just to be a part of the team and to jump in and do whatever I'm asked to do. So I like to think of it's a team sport, so it's not something you ever want to say, oh, like, this is what I'm going to do kind of thing. But just someone that works hard every day and works hard every shift and wants to win. That's all that I really care about, is just trying to win and be a part of a franchise and a team that wants to win just as bad as I do. So it's going to be fun, and obviously the ultimate goal is going to be the fun part, but the journey to get there is going to be even more. So looking forward to that. Just Julia asks, if you could have a drink with any Habs legend from any other decade, who would it be, and what would you want to ask them? I couldn't pick. There's no chance you can pick. Every single one of them, but I had the chance to meet Guy Lafleur not too long ago, and that was pretty special. Just to see how classy of a person he is and how he handles himself still at his age. Realistically, he's still in his prime, so can't say that, but he's a guy that is a big face in this sport and in sports in general. So have a drink with him would be pretty cool, but again, like I said, you take your pick. I'll have a drink with any of those guys. It'd be pretty cool. All right, Greg asks, how excited are you to experience the Habs-Leafs rivalry? Like I said earlier, I absolutely hate the Leafs now, so I can't wait. You know what? It's one of the biggest rivalries in sports, and something I grew up. And like I said, I wasn't a big Montreal fan as a kid because I was a Leafs fan. Now I'm not a Leafs fan because I'm a huge Habs fan. So it's funny how life can kind of sort of come full circle. But first games against them, and couldn't be more excited. Pumped, and my whole family's all, you know what, not just my family, all my friends and stuff, they're all diehard Leafs fans, and I'm just converting all of them. So slowly adding to the Canadiens fan base, I guess. Not that we need any help, but you know what, anytime you can steal some Leaf fans, take full advantage of it. So we're doing that for sure. Fergie asks, can you beat Ty in an arm wrestle? Seriously? Of course. We'll leave it at that. Take care, guys.